This is toxic. Oh shit.
Slightly
I have
true.
cheeks to talk to Johnny. Rotted.
Like, it's mad because, fam, like, okay, who do you think is worse, yeah, females or males, yeah, in terms of like having a type? Because, cool.
Females.
So I've been still
Big facts. Females, but go on.
cool. I'm talking to female, yeah. I was just asking, alright, what's your type, innit?
Quickly, sorry.
Yeah.
To back what I just said, none of us mentioned anything about a wage or how much they make a year. Just to back my point.
Yeah.
That's why I feel like females got the fuck, bro.
Yeah.
You got to be making X, and you have to drive this. It's mad out here in the streets.
But I don't think it's a problem. And I'm being careful on how I'm saying this, innit?
I'm listening.
The way they say it can be a problem, but I don't think it's a problem for them to want that, as long as what you're bringing to the table is worth.
It's worth that. Facts.
Yeah,
It's got to come from the right mouths.
Yeah,
But it comes from everyone's mouth. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, it's got 100%. Like, if a beans
everyone's
is,
saying it, but
come on, bro.
What's your qualification?
I think we're not saying it because it's kind of like it needs
Expected.
Yeah, expected. Like, can't be out here. Can't be no bum bitch. Do you feel me? Like, you can't be out here broke. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Babe, I need.
Like, you need what? You need a job.
What you need? What you need?
The word today is
J-O-B.
job. J-O-B.
But you know what's mad? Yeah, somebody said it. I can't remember who said it, but somebody said that it's so much more beautiful when you start together at the same level. Like, you know, that when you've met this girl, let's say whatever your level you're at. So even if this person was broke, if you was broke, that'd probably be the perfect time to meet them. Because it's like, if you lot are broke with ambition,
It's hard.
no, because you lot start at the same level, but you both got ambition. So I think even
You
that,
do shit, but you can't afford it.
no, but that's the thing. But you understand her situation.
Yeah,
she
the
understands
understanding
her
Yeah,
part.
from the
Beautiful.
understanding kind
Yeah.
of part of thing. Like, don't expect nothing crazy on me.
Yeah,
bro.
yeah.
No,
Valentine's
but-
Day, babe, I made you this.
No, but that's the thing. Like,
I'll give you a hug.
that's what I'm saying. But if
I
you
made
lot,
your card, babe.
no, but
You made me.
imagine if you lot connect on all levels, but the only thing that's stopping you lot is obviously you lot are at the same level of wage, but you lot both care for each other and have the same ambition.
There's no problem with that.
You lot can make do.
There's no problem with that.
Yeah.
Because I've said this a few times that there's somebody for everybody in it.
Facts.
And not necessarily everyone wants to earn. Some people are happy, and I think this is an important thing. The important word is happy. As long as you're happy in it, like
the most important thing.
genuinely happy. Some people, because true say you don't need 100K a year.
Yeah.
You don't need it. It'll be nice to have.
Yeah.
And it makes your life easier.
Yeah.
Depending on what you place value on.
Yeah.
But you don't need it to be happy, yeah. So as long as you both have that understanding, like she's on 25, you're on 25, and you both live within your means, and you get on in it, cool. Because I was the other day I was driving here and I saw like a guy and a girl. They look like couples, innit? But they just look like, you know, these typical like council families. Like, do you get, not to without any disrespect, but you can just see by the way they are, like
What their wage band?
yeah. But like I'm like, raw, like them two look happy.
Facts.
Yeah, like
Facts.
and it's because they ain't got some mad expectations from each other, but also they each know what they're bringing to the table and they're acting according to that. You get me? Don't act, yeah, or don't have an expectation of your other half, yeah, to I don't know, earn what, minimum 50K, 80K, when you're happy earning 18K.
Exactly.
Working in retail,
Yeah.
like that's stupid, bro.
Yeah, but
I'm
more
saying,
time
don't have that
girls ain't
expectation.
more time them girls are gonna be like, boy, it's just not for me. Not judging, just not for me.
Yeah, but
They'll
I
say
feel like
that.
don't do that because like
No, but there's nothing wrong with saying that. No, it's just not for me. I'm not judging, but I'm just saying she's staying her preference. Like, I just know that we won't match well.
what if you're you're earning the same as her? And
But that's what I'm saying. So let's say, for example, now line of business. Now that person's in retail, and let's say she's more of a freelancer. I wouldn't really expect those two to merge together. Like a freelancer, they're very much more free and have more time. And
no, battery. Keep talking. Keep talking.
Well, you know what's tough about this is that it's kind of what I touched on earlier, innit? It's about the connection between the two. So to generalize and say that a freelancer and someone that works in retail won't like connect or they won't gel well, maybe on a lifestyle basis they won't, but emotionally they'll be do you get me? Like connected in the most important stances, if that makes sense.
That's the thing, yeah.
There's a part that I think you guys are missing out.
I think realistically, yeah, like in this day and age now, and if somebody's dedicated to their 9 to 5, let's say this person loves it,
Yeah,
but then this girl who's more,
ambitious.
yeah, I'm gonna keep it real, ambitious.
But then we're touching on mindset then, and like,
well,
how
that's the
they-
thing, because
Do you
that's
know
what
what I
I'm saying.
mean?
Like, if this person's happy doing that, and maybe she has an interest towards him, but her lifestyle just can't match his.
Yeah.
Well,
Then
keep it
yeah,
real.
100.
That's not really
then
gonna.
that can't gel.
That
Yeah,
can't
yeah,
run,
yeah.
and it's not even just about wages. It's just about their lifestyle choice.
Yeah, it's just
innit?
a lifestyle choice and
Yeah.
their like I said, like their mentality towards what they're trying to do. No,
which
100%
is
agree with
mad, because you do see that affect certain couples.
facts. And I feel like that's another thing that I probably missed out on my type. The ambitious thing, obviously. I feel like it went without saying because you don't know what type of time I'm on. Do you
slapping
get
the
it? Like,
extras in
do
there.
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm on. Like, don't you lot listen to the pod? You know my vibe. I'm trying to get me. I'm trying to be the best me I could be every single day. So if a girl ain't ambitious, bro, I ain't got time for you. If friends ain't ambitious, bro, I ain't got time for you. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, if I wouldn't be around these two niggas if they weren't ambitious. They're trying to run something. Do you get what I'm saying? Like, so when it comes to my girl, someone that's gonna be living with me and be around me majority of the time, 100% you gotta be ambitious. You gotta be on your thing. If you're, and that's just the last thing I'll probably say before you interject. 'Cause I know you got something to say, but you gotta see what I'm on, and if you enjoy it, don't sit there and watch. Don't sit here and watch the movie.
Yeah.
Don't sit here and watch the movie. Roll your sleeves up and go hustle. Cause I'm gonna get mines, and I ain't stopping to come pull people back. I'm gonna go get mines, innit? Go get yours, and I'm gonna want you to go get yours, innit?
I hear that.
So,
I hear
hustle,
that.
baby
It's
girl.
not a free movie over here. Like, you see what
you
I'm
get
doing.
me?
I want you to be on the same
I ain't
wave.
playing,
But you
man.
mentioned something about, I may have missed it because I was doing the thing in it. About say she's on
Freelancing.
freelancing, and then what do you
He's
say?
happy. He's happy with retail.
Yeah.
He's happy with retail.
Yeah.
So he's in retail
Yeah.
and she's in freelancing.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. That he's happy. That's his choice.
He's happy in
Yeah.
retail.
He ain't trying to hustle on that, and he's
When we
just
say retail, what shop floor,
like man's just
head office retail.
no, man's just.
No, I'm saying.
Well,
Well, you know what? To be fair, that's actually it's not a bad point. It's not a bad
basically,
point.
he's got no ambition. He's just at a job, and he's just this is what he's doing.
Content with what he is.
Yeah.
He's content. Yeah,
He wants to be
Let's
with
get to the basics.
someone that's not on his level.
yeah. No. He is with.
I can't
he
say
is
not
with a
level,
girl
He is with.
that you get me.
That's just, let's say
And she's
more
attracted
on-
to him. She's attracted to him, but she's on this. She's trying to make an extra 10 bags every month, bro. She ain't playing. She's trying to make peas. She ain't playing no games. He's like, oh, I'm good with this.
I can't see that work.
He's coming home
Long term.
eating dinner. You get me? Just eating dinner.
Yeah.
Trying to watch something. Trying to watch the baby. Trying to watch
One
some
of these
Netflix.
things.
Yeah. He's just there. My
been a-
girl's coming
it's
home
been a long week,
from,
you know?
from working all day to continue on the computer answering emails.
Or imagine even flip it. She's obviously freelance lifestyle. She's got a lot more spare time on her hands, money that she could throw away a little bit more. So she wants to go let's do something. Man's like, nah, but I need to do overtime.
babe.
Yeah.
I
He's
need
like,
to-
no, I can't do that.
They put me on the late shift today,
Yeah,
babe.
yeah.
I need to bang overtime. I need to make more bread. You know what I mean? Like, I got to do that.
Yeah.
So you saying you said that can't work? That wouldn't work.
Yeah, in
Flip
this
it.
day and
That
age, you
would
can't.
gel, yeah.
Flip it. The guy is in freelancing,
Freelance.
and necessarily when we talk about freelance, they don't mean they're earning bread.
Nah.
Freelancers don't mean they're earning
But
bread.
they're a
let's
lot
just
more
talk about
flexible with
you're
their
on a
time,
good
for sure.
wage. That's it. But that's because it's project based, isn't it? If you ain't working, you're getting paid. That's what freelancing is.
Yeah.
Unless it's like a massive project and like pay you 50K for one project.
Yeah.
Depend on what your expenses is, but
Yeah.
that's going into too much detail anyways. So say the guy's earning a decent wage,
Yeah.
and then the female is in retail as well, whatever, and she's happy. She ain't trying to level up.
Of course, it changes now.
But this guy's trying to level. Is that fine?
But this is kind of my point earlier where I was kind of like, it all depends on their emotional connection, innit? But
still don't think that's
off the eye, of course, most people be like, yeah, what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
Because she can live off him in the eyes of the social people. Like, she can live off him. It's calm. She if he makes X amount, if he's making like low bread at the moment, but he's projected to make it X amount in the next couple of years if he keeps hustling, everyone sees that and that's calm. But it can't be the other way around. It just can't be. Do you
It's
get it?
very, very
It can't be the other way
rare
around.
to be the other way
You know what I'm
around.
saying?
It does
It's not
exist,
right.
but it's very rare and it's very much looked down upon.
That's why I said it's all about the emotional connection and how they feel about each other. Because at the end of the day, kind of like what you said, bro, you went and you saw these people that are on the council flat thing, but they love it. They're cool though. They're all right with this. If you're not okay with it, it's your business. Because you're not in that relationship.
It's okay because I think they're both of the ambitions match. Do you get it? But I think, yeah, in terms of like drive and ambition, it needs to match as well.
That's what you think. That's what we think. Because they don't think that.
No, but drive and ambition can be different. Like it depends, innit? Because the woman is meant to support the man, innit? Like she's meant to help him run the home. Do you get me? Where he falls short, she fills in. You get it?
But is that a general thing?
I think like as in a household, a man's meant to run. But this
is where
with the help of the woman.
But this is why I keep saying what I keep saying. This is what you think, innit?
Yeah.
So when it comes to like relationships as a whole, yeah, if we paint it with the brushes that what we think, it's tough to
no, we're not
like, have an open like mind towards. Alright, cool. Yes, what you think, 100%. Like the man is supposed to make the bread, blah blah.
Yeah, I'm not saying they can't go another way. I'm just talking about things from my lens, innit?
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
That's what I'm saying. Like, and I agree with you because like, none of us all agree with you. You feel me? Like I feel like the man should, you get me, run the thing, this, that, and the other. But in terms of when it comes to will it work and should it work and all them things there,
I can't tell because I'm not in it.
We don't know, and it's low key not even our business if it does or doesn't work because they might love each other, bro.
Facts. It's not our business,
and
but
the ambition might not matter to them. Might not be any. I don't care, bro. He could be him, and I love him for him, and she could be her, and I love her for her. Do you get where I'm coming from? Where it's like, bro, when it comes to ambition, don't worry about all that. We could be on different paths, but we can always meet. Do you feel me? It's mad. It's mad still. That's why I agree with you. That's the thing. I agree with everything you're saying.
Because the reason I don't think that the connection is the be all and end all, is because there's so many things, that can break up a happy home. Like it can come down to material thing. Do you get it? So if you meet and what you're not taking into consideration is they meet at this level, or they say this is the woman and then this is the man. They meet at this level. The man's up here doing this. The woman's up here doing this. It could be anything. Yeah. And over time, it's changing. Do you get it? Or one person, because he has no ambition, is dropping, but the woman's one's sustaining because that's her level. She's keeping it. Or vice versa. The man's keeping his level. The woman's dropping. That's gonna change the dynamics. That's different. Yeah. So that's what I'm kind of leading to, innit? Okay. Because they can still be happy, but his level of drive and ambition is dipping in it, and that can start to affect that's actual household.
Definitely. That's a different point though.
Yeah, maybe.
Because if they start where it's like, alright, cool, you're here and I'm here, what we saying? Like we mess with each other heavy, but do you have a problem that I'm not trying to get here? Is that all right with you? Do you feel me? Like, is that calm? That's a conversation they'll obviously have to have in it. But in terms of that, like them both starting and being at different spectrums, obviously if they're comfortable with it, they're comfortable with it, innit? But 100%, if you're in the thing that you described, bro, like if at one point my man's up here and my girl's down here, and it was like, alright, cool, we're cool with this. And then she's grinding, and then you're slacking, and it goes down there. That's peak. You lot gotta have a conversation, bro, because you can't be having.
But the drive sort of does this to the man. Like he's slacking, and because she's driven as well. She's like, nah, man, like come on,
trust.
Do you feel me?
Trust. Got to help.
So that's help it. It can't just be because of the connection. Because
sometimes the connection is help. Because communicating that. Let's say the girl probably seen this time already, like she's already seen you not really picking up your A game, but she wants to address it, but she just doesn't know how to. And now she's letting that be a burden. Instead of her actually just trying to find a way to communicate that and say, look, there are times where I feel like, you could have done this, you could have done that. But it's not easy, but it's necessary.
Yeah.
Do you know what? I listened to a talk here and he said that's why mandem are meant to be around other mandem.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because it's like, it shouldn't be for a woman to tell you that you're slacking.
Like, it should be your boys.
It should be your that's why he made an example.
It depends the circle that he's got.
It depends. That's what it does. Because if your man ain't telling you, then no one's telling you. Then that's a bit. You get me? You have to kind of.
Mum can tell you, but that's like mum telling you.
Yeah, but that's different. At a certain age, we ain't gonna be with our parents like that. You get me?
It's always different though. when it comes to your significant other. Or like maybe it is your closest boys or whatever. Because mum can tell you anything. Cause she will tell you that every day.
It's hard. Like, man, them are like, we can tell you exactly what the problem is because we're more logical.
More logical beings.
We ain't talking with like emotion, and we're not trying to make you not feel like we tell you straight up, like, bro, you're slacking. Like, do this, pattern up. You get me? Are you trying to stay here forever? Whereas, like, I'm not saying females can't do it, but it'll come more with emotion. Like, and especially if it's your partner.
Yeah.
Because she's your partner, she most probably haven't told you straight away. As soon as she started feeling, she's trying to give you the benefit of the doubt. You get better, but then maybe for some frustration starts to kick in. Do you get? So now she's telling you that message, but it's coming with emotion,
coming with some stuff, coming
else.
with a little salt, little seasoning.
Yeah,
it's like you need it raw, bro.
And as a man, especially certain types of men, you start to feel that in your ego.
Yeah,
it starts to. Well, you're trying to challenge me, like you think I'm not like. You get so it's harder to say. Whereas if it's
you say that to the girl, like
no, I'm saying to certain guys.
Oh, okay.
Hearing certain messages like that, it's harder to take from a female.
And you can't perform as well.
And you're cheat.
Man's
gonna go cheat, bro. So I need to take away this pain somewhere else.
So I think
I'll play the bang
in terms of that, like I think man them need to be around more man them that are trying to get stuff done. It's easier to
the circle.
It's easier not to let your standards drop that way than hearing it from your girl.
And you need to definitely be able to accept it from your significant other. If your significant other tells you like you're slacking or you need to pick it up, and they're not giving it to you with like sugar coated, they're not giving it to you with salt and some seasoning, and you can't hear it from a woman, like.
But girls ain't direct as men. That's the thing. Like if they're telling you something, they be thinking about it for a while.
But you're right.
I don't know if it's all girls.
The reason why, because you said some. Do you feel me? Because at the end of the day, not everyone's the same, innit? Do you feel me? So you're right. There are some girls that are like that, but there's definitely some girls that will keep it 100.
Yeah,
and just keep it a buck.
I think all man them like if you're my guy. Soon as
you know what's fucked about that, bro? Because you're right in a sense where if you're my guy, they'll keep it a buck with you and just tell you what's real, innit? But at the same time, they'll also just not tell you anything. They might see a lot of things that's wrong and not say a thing, bro.
No, you say my G, you good? Like, no, man might do the look at you up and down like, alright, cool, but man's like, man knows you off the rails. What you saying though? Yeah, you good? Yeah,
spud me, bro.
Bless, yeah,
big facts.
Yeah.
Niggas will look you in your eye, bro. Like I'm gonna get mad personal right now. Like niggas will look you in your eye, bro, and make it seem like it's calm, like everything's sweet.
But do they always still want to chill with you though?
Yes, bro.
Is it?
And
really?
And what's
those dons?
Bro, it's dark. Like it's dark, bro. Yeah. So I'm talking about like I'll give you lots of light. Yeah, cool. Yeah. So let's say like 2 years ago, I was a little overweight, innit? Like for me personally,
Nicholas Harvey,
I was a little overweight, innit? So
was he like 79?
But that's what I'm saying. To the 87, 86.
Oh wow.
So to other people, they might be like, you didn't really look it, but bro, listen, bro, like. When I see myself, I know, innit? Do you feel me? And if you may not have seen it at the time, fair enough. But when I did lose weight and when I did go from 86 to like 73, do you feel me? And I felt good about myself and all those types of things. Later on, man will tell me like, oh, bro, like, like back in the day, like you was looking a bit.
Yeah.
I'm like, what do you mean I was looking a bit what? Like what? You didn't tell me, fam.
Yeah.
Because at the time I didn't see that shit. Do you feel me? At the time, I thought everything's calm. Man's gonna go here, eating at whatever restaurant I wanted to go.
What was you doing? As in, you still kicking ball?
It was more like I was still kicking ball. No, I stopped kicking ball.
Yeah. But
when I was kicking ball, I was still overweight anyway.
And what type of friends are they like? They know this is what you're on.
Listen, bro. They know what I'm on. They know what I'm on to the deepest. Like it's dark.
Yeah.
Do you get where I'm coming from? I wouldn't say this if it wasn't that. Yeah. If there was any niggas that do you get it, I wouldn't give a fuck. But I'm saying like, bro, there's niggas that will chill with you, bro, every day, and see you suffer, and watch you suffer, bro, and not say nothing.
You feel like maybe there's a thin line, like as in they do see that, but it's also a thing where they kind of feel like, how do I get this message across? Because it's not easy to have that conversation with your boy. A comfortable conversation.
And that's a good point.
It's either very easy or it's not easy. It depends on the relationship. you
That's a
think
good
you
point.
have.
That's a good point. And
You can know somebody for like 10 years plus. Maybe you have that relationship.
Now, if I know you for that long, bro, I'm telling you.
We're
straight
assuming though.
up.
'Cause
No,
Bro, it's
I'm
bro, it's
telling you.
bro, it's
How many
dark.
people do I know for 10 years plus that I'm like that
okay,
with?
yeah.
start, bro.
That I care about
And
their
and
well-being. Like,
and
yeah.
it was nearly double that. Real shit.
Yeah, man.
So it's like, bro, you're trying to tell me after the fact, oh, like, yeah, you was looking a bit, bro, what? You couldn't let a brother know, fam.
yeah.
So then, okay.
Do you get where I'm coming from? So to touch on, like, 'cause I don't want to go too much on a tangent. Obviously, that was a little bit of personal.
it's
one.
it's
You
coming
get
up-
me?
it's co- it's
Give you
co-
like that personal
but you
drip.
know,
And you
what's
tight
mad
now, though. You tight now.
No, but you know why you
That
said that?
cleaner.
It's funny enough, you know, because it's kind of coming full circle. Because imagine now if you was to say that your friend was a girl and you was trying to tell her, I got love and respect for you, but because also we know the peripherals is different.
People don't appreciate it. They don't appreciate it, bro.
Yeah, bro,
Like
that's
if,
negative.
if I've ever had to hit you and be like, yo, like, what's up with that? Like, are you gonna fix that? Are you trying to like what's up with, and I'm asking questions just to inquire,
you
to
trying to
maybe
put on weight?
plant a seed, stuff like that. If I do that
So
for
are you trying to put away?
like, do you get me?
Are
Like,
you trying
honestly,
to brush these niggas off?
if I've ever done that for you or to you, or I've hit you up in a text or I've called you just to ask you about something that's going on in your life, do you get me? It has nothing to do with me. I'm just checking to make sure everything's sweet with you.
Yeah.
I
And
know
you-
there's something changing.
and you take it in the wrong way. It's like, whoa, like maybe you need to listen a little bit more because I'm just appreciate that because when people do that for you, they're doing it for you. Like they're not trying to do it for their personal gain. They're doing it for you. They care about you. And if you take it as in, oh no, like, and you get offended, it's like you need to open up your ears. Like you need to just open up your mind a little bit more and take in what people are trying to give you because they're trying to help.
Sometimes it's hard as well. If you're like, it's new to you to hear that type of feedback. If your whole
Yeah,
life
yeah, yeah.
no one says anything.
No one told you nothing, bro.
All of a sudden,
Hard-headed ass niggas.
someone's got the guts to tell you
To your
the
face.
to pattern up.
Wake
Yeah,
your
yeah,
ass
yeah.
up. They love you, bro.
Yeah.
No cap.
But it's not
Wake
easy to
up.
say that's not the first reaction they
I lie.
get in the
I
beginning.
lie. Facts.
The
facts.
first reaction they get is that this guy's a prick.
Yeah,
They're gonna call
what?
those friends that have been enabling them. Can you believe my man just said that?
Yes,
You know,
man.
like, can you actually believe that? And then obviously it depends what that friend now does. Well, wait, did he say it like that? Then it's like, well, how? I mean, it's just not like there's two sides to the coin. Then maybe this now enabler friend is like, maybe this is my opportunity. I should tell this person how you feel now. But then all of a
Jump
sudden,
on the bandwagon.
yeah. But it's mad, you know. But I'll keep it real with you, yeah. To come full circle now, innit? So there was a time where I had an ex, yeah, and I had a situation where I take full faults, obviously. Disclaimer, so you know, put the conditions out there.
What do you mean?
But,
What do you mean? What
oh no, I was a shit boyfriend. I was a shit boyfriend.
Infidelity.
Yeah. So that's why I said disclaimer, because for respect for them.
believe
but-
he's a true liar. KC.
Oh my
Full
God.
effect. Full effect.
No, but then obviously for me, I was such a dead boyfriend, but I also knew I had a preference, but I didn't make this clear. And also I didn't pay attention. I knew that her original weight that I met her, it was only because that wasn't a natural state. That was only because of obviously what she was going through, at the time, innit? So in my head, I'm thinking, well, I didn't pay attention to that. I'm just saying, look, I see what I see now. I like it. You know,
Yeah,
let me
so
keep
you're right. Yeah,
let
yeah.
me keep being aesthetically pleased. And as the time went on, I see more weight go on. I'm thinking, well, I don't like this at all. I
what's
ain't
going on
feeling
here?
this.
What's
Yeah,
changing?
but I went so far to because I didn't know how to speak to her directly about it.
Yeah.
I felt hints, like you said, like when everyone's talking about, oh, yeah, I need to hit gym, and it's like the inside
I
of
look at
my
her like,
the inside of my head is like, yes, do it now.
Tell her,
Get in there now. You
this
see me
your-
going gym? Come with me.
Yeah, yeah.
That's what my inside of my head saying it. But I'm like, I feel thoughts, but I was torturing myself.
Yeah.
Really, when I don't need to. I should have just ducked out the relationship. It wasn't for me, but I was torturing myself, and I got to the point where I hit up her, get her best friend. And that's where it kind of fucked up on me. That's where it backfired and the whole thing blew up.
Yeah,
in my
that's, thing,
face.
that's fucked
never
up.
go
Never
to
tell the
a girl's
best friend.
best friend.
Yeah.
You chatted to a friend and said, so what do you think like I'm trying to tell her to go to the gym, like. Do you think she's putting a little bit of weight?
Yeah, that's curtains.
She's going to her in it.
She's
She's
saying-
texting you. She's texting her while she's on the phone to you, bro.
But the funniest thing
Saying
is,
you do not believe what this
I
nigga's just saying.
should have seen that.
This grimy ass.
Well, that's
Slimy ass.
Slimy
That's the
ass.
thing. I honest to God,
Butt nigga.
I should have seen it because obviously she understood it first. She was like, "No, I do feel," but I feel like she was giving me helping tips and tells. Like, I feel like that's for you to address. I feel like that's for you to go and so and so.
She still told her though.
Oh yeah, she still told her.
Come on, bro.
Yeah.
You said
Yeah.
you're trying to delegate.
Oh,
you think? Hold on.
I said,
Look at Kofi's
hold
confidence.
this, hold
Listen
this,
to Kofi's
take care of that for
confidence. Kofi's gone and infiltrated the friendship
Yeah.
and said, "Yo,
He thought.
this is what's gonna happen here. You're gonna tell her, go on, gym in it, cause I like the cheeks." You can't do that,
Have
bro.
to be maintained.
You can't do that, bro. You can't infiltrate.
At that point, obviously, it was a selfish
But
standpoint.
you know,
innit?
stuff like that, yeah.
But you know what's mad? Wait, can I actually finish it? I just remembered now.
Go on.
The funniest thing was that to come in, like the overall thing was when she was obviously found out, she got on to me. She's like, if you just told me there and then, I would have taken her on board. And in my head, out of all of that flame I was getting, yeah, and I was feeling guilty, when I heard that, I was like, really?
Yeah.
Like, really?
Nah, they wouldn't have taken that.
Oh, you really?
But you know, but
If I told you, you're getting weight, you're getting fat. Let's just keep it straight simple. I don't like what you're doing.
I mean,
I don't like these snacks.
delivery
bro,
matters.
Bro, it matters. And I want to touch
do
on
you
something
deliver?
quickly because I want to talk about. I want to throw these girls a little bone, yeah, before you land in it. But basically, I've
salad.
always it's gonna get a little deep again. I always thought like, okay, cool. You see, like with health and fitness, yeah. Sometimes if someone is overweight or they're struggling with their weight and they don't know how to manage it with the food they like and exercise and their lifestyle, sometimes I kind of liken it to like, you know, like dyslexia. Like if a person doesn't know something like, or they struggle to find it easy to learn. Like for us, like we may have found it easy to just learn fitness and do it once and we just get it. Do you get me? Like, or do this once exercise and we know exactly what is working in that. But for some people, you show them exercise, you show them something, it's like they need a lot more education
Hold your
around
hands
it to
through
get
it.
me holding hands through it just to get there. Sometimes when I do picture a overweight person that is kind of in that struggle place, I'm like, oh, like, all you need is help and you'll be all right. Do you know what I mean? I'm like, all you need is a little push, a little help, a little education in the right way for you, and you could probably live an amazing life that where you'll be a lot more happy. So just to throw them a burn anyway.
No, it's true. Like we also need to give a helping hand. Like how far are you gonna be there? How dedicated are you gonna be there to be there change? Like don't just say it and be like, well, you ain't made no progress. Like you gotta try and keep it as if like she's paying you as well. Like, I know you don't want to do this, but you said you gave me a consignment. You want me to do this with you?
Hold her down, man.
One thing
Let's go.
One thing I said.
Facts,
Let me quickly say what I was gonna say about this. Yeah, I think every time like we talk about or Kofi talks about like that time. Yeah, I look at it as like cool, but as long as you learn from that situation, now, innit? Because it was young, that's probably your first time experiencing something like that, and you didn't handle it properly in it because of lack of maturity, you get, and lack of knowledge at the time. Obviously, we know better now, innit? So it's always kind of funny to look back in it and you can be like, I was moving mad.
Facts.
But don't be sitting there moving mad and you're still
And
moving
then go
mad.
keep moving mad. Learn. Always learn.
learn.
Always learn. Always.
And another thing about what I said is like,
You deserve to get flamed if
we
you do
never,
that again.
or sometimes we don't get our type on paper, innit?
Yeah.
So nowadays, like, I have what I like, but I'm also, I'll say I'm more open-minded to what I get.
Yeah.
Because no one's ever the finished product.
It's never going to be perfect,
Yeah,
innit?
but I'm vocal nowadays from the beginning as to what my like the things I like my preferences, like what I look for, my types and stuff like that.
Appreciate it.
Cool. So yeah, I'm more like vocal about stuff like that now, innit? And to be honest, I'm more aware of different things that matter when you're looking for like. No, I'm saying necessarily looking for a relationship, yeah, but when you're speaking to the other gender, innit? Obviously, there's more things that matter than just what your type is. You get me? So I'm more aware of that, innit? So when we're talking about, and I think I started to get this thought track based on what you were talking about like it's hard. You know what I'm saying? Like when if we like, not everyone's gonna find it as easy as us, and I can speak from experience here of literally every couple of years having to start again due to injury, operation. Like right now I'm already like, I'm not gonna lie, like since I started working out from home, I ain't got.
No, you ain't working out like that no more.
Not like that, cause fam, most like I'm not gonna. I'm about to go for a surgery. You get me? And I know I've been there, I've done that.
We got to do a little drink for you, fam, this weekend. I mean, honestly, God, when's the last time? When's the next time we're really gonna even step out of the house and just
Yeah,
do
fam,
something? Like that?
yeah.
Fam, we go. Yeah, I'll get waves for you, fam. Come on.
But yeah, that was
Find a
like,
way to drive his car. In fact, take the Uber studio.
Take the Uber, man.
Well, I'm gonna take it back.
but yeah, that's like I know the like the struggle. I know how hard it is, isn't it? And especially for like fam, I'm not gonna lie, fam. I've been to the gym and I'm struggling on my warm up weight, bruv.
Yeah, bro.
Do you know what I'm saying? But I know where I used to be, so I
nothing
know.
harder than
Yeah,
that.
I know like I can overcome this, innit? But not everyone's ever.
No one- yeah,
got to
so
that
many
point,
people
innit?
don't have that,
So I'm
innit?
more
Yeah.
open minded towards people's fitness, innit? So I try to always be like as like helpful when people are asking me for fitness tips and stuff. I try to be as helpful as I can.
Yeah.
Make it as easy as possible.
Exactly,
You get me? Because
consumable, innit?
fam, when you look out there, yeah, there's so much like pressure, fam, to look a certain way.
Crazy.
Do you get me? And we was fair enough. We was talking about like our types and what we want in it, but everything we mentioned, yeah, it's not like we don't do it ourselves or we're not bringing something equivalent to the table. Like I'm not expecting like a Beyonce because man ain't bringing Jay-Z level
Yeah,
to the
yeah,
table
yeah.
yet. You get me?
Yeah.
But I'm expecting something.
In line with Johnny. You
Yeah,
get
in line
me?
with my level.
My part, you get
so,
me?
Yeah, so like, and at least if I'm talking to someone and maybe they're not on my level, or I can see that there's room for I won't say improvement because it makes it sound like they're not good enough.
They're not good enough, yeah.
But there's room for growth on both sides.
Yeah.
I'm not where I want to be yet in life.
Yeah.
But I can see, and this doesn't have to be financial. It could be financially, physically, mentally, whatever in it. But I can see you're someone that's willing to do the work.
Facts.
That's always important for me, innit? Someone who's actually willing to, not just happy and just they'll take the first thing that they want, innit? So when it comes to, especially, I don't know how this go off just weight and stuff. When it comes to weight and stuff, I'm a bit more open. Like I still talk the way I talk,
Yeah,
and I like what I like.
Facts.
But I make room for growth.
Yeah.
Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And like no one's like weight is something that's so mad because you like fam, all you need to do is put in work and you look the way you want to
Yeah,
look
exactly.
in it.
But some people just don't know the type of work,
Yeah.
how often, all these small stuff
You know what I'm
that
saying?
probably come natural to artists.
Like I'm
But
not
they
telling
do know
you,
diet.
saying-
No,
it
but
would
they
sound
do-
like algebra to them,
Bro,
bro.
but I'm not
They
saying-
do know diet. Let's keep it real. Some of them do know diet.
Diet is not enough.
Oh, it's not, bro.
It's
They
not,
don't know
but it
diet,
is an
fam.
integral part.
They don't know diet.
It's a
fam.
mad integral
Wait, are you
part.
telling me they don't know that if they know that
Some
right
of
now
them-
they need to clean up their diet and
Yeah,
they're
but
gonna
they
go
don't know
for
what it
Skittles?
means
What
to
does
clean
clean
up.
up
They don't know
mean?
what it
Do you know
means
what
to
I'm
clean
saying?
up.
I
Like,
think people are older
no,
older you
no.
get.
that's
some of
the
those
assumption. That's the assumption, bro.
Really?
That will make of people that, bro, they just don't know,
Bro,
innit?
so
Like, this
like
is not
even-
something they've been exposed to. Do you get me?
Even like my mum, yeah, she attempts enough so much. I try to tell her like, yo, like she on the diet thing, like she has a vegetable, she has sometimes just a salads and that, yeah. But bro, if you're not burning more calories than you're consuming, there's no way you're gonna lose
it's
any
no
weight.
point. Yeah.
Like you can eat as little as possible. If you ain't burning more calories, you ain't gonna lose the weight.
Yeah,
You
facts.
get me? And
I think shit feels good though when you burn that shit off and you just know what you're gonna eat
but
afterwards.
sometimes some people don't even
What
know
you
what it
eat.
feels like, and it's not nice to burn calories, bro. It's hard. You
It's
get
tough.
me?
It's not
Oh, no,
easy.
no,
There's
it's
bad
hard.
ways, but
You
it's
just get
but you know that
accustomed.
once you've done your workout and you suffered and you're crying and you're breathing hard, you
Yeah.
know that, oh, I'm gonna enjoy this.
But
for a
you
bit.
get accustomed to the feeling, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, but that's what I'm saying. Not everyone, they have an idea. They know, okay, I need to eat more
Don't know what it
screens.
feels like.
I need to
Yeah.
do. I need to reduce my carbs, but they don't know because, like, to be honest, yeah, you can't eyeball it.
Yeah,
You can't look at a plate and be like, that's enough rice. You can't. You have to measure that.
Gotta
You know
measure
what I'm
it.
saying? Like I can, you can eyeball it with some experience. Once you've
Yeah,
measured
yeah,
it
100%. If
and
you've
you
done it for a long period of time,
you
then
kinda-
yeah,
But if you're
100%.
starting, bro, get a scale. You get me? Find out, calculate your caloric deficit number.
Yeah.
By your height, by your weight,
Yeah.
your level of activity. Like you
Listen,
have to
no,
do
no.
all these things.
Listen to what Johnny said, but hey, I'm gonna help you. Calorie calculator. Go on
Easy.
that. Go find that. Go do your Googles. Find out what that is. That's where you can find that.
You have to, because how do you know when you've hit your goal? Like
Exactly.
you can't tell by just the way you look. You can look good and still be overweight.
And if you're someone that likes to like use apps and that, MyFitnessPal is good. Do you feel me? I know a lot of people, they use it and they just use it because it's
Fat
like
Secret.
popular.
That's what I used. Fat
What?
Secret.
Fat Secret, yeah.
Yeah, so that's like
Use that one too?
literally anything you any sort of product they sell in supermarkets is on that app. It tells
Yeah,
you
yeah, yeah.
calorie count, everything that's in it. So say you got Heinz beans, yeah, just measure it, type in Heinz beans, it'll come up and it'll tell you everything that's in it.
Big facts.
According to how much it weighed in it.
Big facts.
Yeah,
That's-
but you know the
that's-
funniest thing is though, I remember one time my ex was trying to measure up. What was it? I think what was it that she was eating? I think it was kenke or something like that, bro.
Yeah, that's
bro.
hard.
You
So
You
can't-
wait,
have to just Google that
It's a
shit, bro.
Ghanaian dish, innit? But you can't
Trust
get
me,
kenke.
when
yes,
mum's
yeah.
got the little dumpling and that on the stove, I'm like, mum, I can't even measure this. Still, man's just gonna have to firm. Man's have to firm it still. Man's got the chicken soup. I'm like, boy,
I was gonna have to round it up.
man's gonna have to
you know.
round it up. Man, call it a 500.
Nah,
saying,
if I'm
get
in
800.
I think one
Percentages.
ball of kenke, yeah, I think it was like 600, 700 calories. Was it one ball? Like, I'm thinking, I was just like,
Do you know how much man there was eating, bro?
bro, I'm like, no wonder why it makes you go sleep.
You go sleep.
Because when your body has
Night,
enough
night,
like
nigga.
carbs, yeah, and it's heavy in
Yeah.
carb.
What's it called?
I can't remember the chemical, but
What's it? Oh, I
Is
know
it
what that's-
glucose?
no,
Your
no, no,
glucose
No, no,
levels?
no, no.
your body produces a chemical that makes you feel satisfied.
And it started with a
relaxed.
K though.
I know exactly what
I
you're
think
talking
it
about.
starts with a.
I've read about that, Jay.
I can't remember the name. I can't remember the name of the chemical.
Is it in the brain though?
I'ma find
Like,
it,
makes
I'ma
you
find
feel
it.
in the brain. Yeah, I know.
So it
It's
releases
literally
in
what
the
you're talking
brain.
about.
And it makes you like, I'll press record on that, please. It makes you feel relaxed.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying, that's why you know when you eat a meal of heavy carbs and you sit down, do you know how hard it is to get back up again?
Don't call me,
Bro,
Don't tell me to do anything.
Yeah, it's
I've
'cause
done what I
you-
need to do and I've
Yeah.
eaten now.
But then if you eat,
My head is
Serotonin.
paining if I have to.
that's it.
Serotonin.
Yeah.
Wait, hold on.
Serotonin.
Yeah, yeah.
Say
It was
it
gonna
twice.
get to you.
You gonna kill me like that?
No, we have to.
You gonna kill me like that?
We have to. You said
Oh, we
it's
killing niggas off scientific words, huh?
First
Yeah,
time
we have
though.
to.
That's cold.
This is the first time that
That's
this actually had
cold.
that still. Anybody can get, you know this, bruv. Like,
That's
this-
cool.
your
I'll
first debut,
take mine. I'll
debut,
take mine. I'll
debut.
take mine.
What did you say?
Hey, no, allow me.
Serotonin.
I said it with a little accent for the man.
It
Them.
sounded like soup.
Little bit, you get
Yo,
me?
you want some of that serotonin soup?
Yeah, something like the chicken serenity. You
Like
get me?
one of the thingy stones.
Heavy
fam.
serotonin.
One of the thingy stones. bro.
Serotonin stone. Makes you feel good.
Yeah, but that's the chemical though. Fucks you up.
Serotonin. Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
serotonin. So I can't even say that. So what? Say again.
Serotonin.
Serotonin.
Oh,
Big Sarah. they
But
put
yeah,
tonin.
fam, like there's so many things, yeah. There's so many
Serotonin.
things, yeah. Like when you talk about like losing weight or getting physically better, yeah. That
Yeah.
you don't need to be an expert, but you just need to learn a little bit of it because it helps
Yeah.
you understand why you're doing certain things. Fam.
Yeah.
If I told my mum right now, yeah, listen, like you can eat as much salad as you want.
Yeah.
Yeah, bear
But if you ain't
kale.
burning enough calories, it ain't gonna work. She'll be like, but why? I'm eating the right things. I'm like,
Yeah.
I
You gotta
hear
put in
you,
the
bro.
work.
But you need to make your body do the right things as well. Like,
Yeah,
you know
got
what
to
I'm
send
saying?
mumsy for some walks. You, get
feel
me?
me?
Like, it's got to be
Bro.
doing a bit.
Like, we're gonna get a
Yeah,
thingy
bit.
back soon, but because I need it as well for my knee, innit?
Yeah.
But yeah, I think we covered that.
You know, my mom got a mat, yeah. She was like, yeah, they gave him this mat from work. Now I can do my workouts.
Has she done anything?
She ain't done nothing. That's,
Of course.
I've been using the mat.
But yeah,
It's
but
my
why,
mat now.
But why though? Why do you think that is? Like, why do you think?
She don't know what to do.
No, but can I
That's
keep it
what I'm
real with
saying,
you? Can
innit?
I keep
It's
it real
tough,
with you?
man.
And this is
Tough.
what I can see from the other side of the coin. Now, there's not knowing what to do, but also being given information. This is what I get with my mum a lot. I've given her information, carefully said it, from the smallest thing for what even I eat and why I take it. But there's also a thing where ignorance is bliss. Like, you know that, okay, cool, this is how to go about it, but it's just, yeah, I'll keep it to myself. But you don't do nothing with this information.
Because-
now, there's ignorance, but there's also, you have to push them. But if they don't want to learn, bro, what can I do?
Some people need like that experience, that scare, like that. Oh, crap.
I hate that, you know.
Something-
I hate that with our people.
Man,
Oh,
it's
what
hard
like
to
that
do
shit.
like they get illness and that.
Yeah.
Nah, man. See, this is the thing. I hate this with our people, though.
Our
It's
people
bad,
are
it's really
reactive.
bad.
So
We're
tired of
reactive.
that.
So bad.
We're
because
so reactive.
What's so
bro.
reactive? And
all
all
of our
sudden,
like our parents' generation
yeah.
and above, yeah, like fam, the amount of oil in that soup in the stew. But if they really know,
do you know how many
How
times
much years of that,
I
yeah?
warm that stew and I have to tilt the plate to the sink, and I'm like, now can it be me? You know? Oh my god! And I enjoy this shit. Good.
dead.
Man might even dash a little Maggie sauce in the middle, and I'm like, nah, man.
yeah, man.
And then you know, you realize now, yeah, oh
you got
yeah.
high blood pressure, diabetes.
You get it, bro.
Yeah, I'm
Like,
type this, I'm
start
type that. I'm like,
thinking,
bro, why do you have to get here to
how-
now do it?
Like, where do you think it came from? It's not like sometimes it can be hereditary, but
But-
more time.
It's your diet, bro.
It's-
It's
it's-
lifestyle.
Have you seen like your aunties and uncles like nowadays when you see them dish their rice? Maybe you might still do your rice now, but I used to look at my rice and I'm like, What was I doing? Why am I doing
bro.
this? Like, what was I
going
gonna plan to do the rest of the day?
Mum, allow me.
With this some
my
months.
mum's giving me food and that. I'm like, yeah, mum's got a little food downstairs. I'm like, cool, mum, not too much rice. Alright, cool. Say now, I'll go upstairs. Might get the shout. You get me? Come back downstairs now.
Yeah.
Mum, are you trying to kill me, bruv? Half the plate is rice, you know.
Just bare rice.
I'm thinking, listen,
And I'm like, alright, so where's the meat at least?
yeah,
bruv?
like, what's going on there?
Small,
Where's the meat?
Incas of like beef
And
and
the
mole
carbs,
in
no
it.
protein.
Oxtail with bare bone,
bro,
but yeah,
it's a
small
ad dish
meat.
mouth.
Bare
bro.
rice.
Yeah,
Half the
bro.
plate full up. Talking about I'm a big. Okay, but I ain't trying to get bigger.
Nah, man.
Yeah, you get me. Allow me.
Speak to me properly, bro. Like, put a little fibre in there,
Oh,
and let's say let's reduce it. Because even now I get mocked. I'll put a plate full of rice, a decent amount. Yeah, I don't know why you eat this kind of rice. you
Trust
know.
me.
I mean,
So
you're
small.
just gonna come up for snack. Firm, listen, this is my diet. I'm good. At least I know that when I eat,
We go for
I'll
the
sleep
same
by
shit.
choice.
Yeah, for
No,
the
but
same
I
shit.
Bro.
like my food, innit? Like I like my nice portions, yeah. But it's because I know how much.
That's why he was sleeping at work, bro. So you can go to checkout and just be chilling there like this.
Man's eating like a whole plate of carbs before he gets to work at like
be
10 in the
reducing these
morning.
No.
yeah,
If I'm on a
sleeping.
diet, if I'm on a diet, I can control it.
Yeah,
I can
yeah.
portion control.
Yeah.
If I'm not on a diet, I'm just working on getting bigger.
Yeah.
Like, bro, I'm not really.
That makes sense.
And
Yeah,
that's
you gotta be in the
it
surplus,
makes
innit?
sense.
That's
Like,
been
yeah.
my goal, bro. I'm
100.
like I'm burning hella calories, fam. I need to put that calories back on. That's the
Yeah.
only way I'm gonna get bigger, innit?
Yeah.
Unless you tell me to not work as hard in the gym, and that's not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you have an intention.
Yeah,
if I'm
yeah,
just
yeah.
seeing
I'm
this
not here
as
trying to, like,
lifestyle.
yeah.
I'm seeing this as lifestyle, bro. I'm like, nah, man. Look at this. Your body is going to get to a point where the NHS is going to say, listen,
you know what's funny?
we've been calculating the grams and it's just like we see all the molecules and a lot of carbohydrates. Yeah, well, I like my plate full. Well, do you know how much you take in a day? When you get the results and you start seeing it and you start telling me, don't tell me. I've been telling you. Now you're telling me.
Trust.
Go tell yourself
Bro, it's not,
and do it.
It's not even about so much of the intake as the usage. Like for me, it's
Yeah,
not
bruv.
really the
What you
intake.
doing afterwards?
Like you bang
Yeah,
it
the
more,
lifestyle
but bro,
is-
it's
What you
gonna
doing?
it's gonna take you
Sit
a
down.
whole 2 weeks to burn what you just burnt.
Bruv.
You know what I'm saying? More like when
What you
we're
mean?
doing it, we're burning off have that session or
Yeah.
burn it off already.
Yeah,
or putting
bruv.
it back
But
on.
we have,
Or burn off the next
But
morning.
what's important is that we've got the knowledge. Like I can indulge.
But I know
run
what I
this,
want. But I know what I want.
But I know tomorrow's gonna be tough for me.
Yeah.
Whereas you ain't got that in your. You know what I'm saying? I know I'm doing
I was
the.
like, oh, tomorrow take care of itself.
Yeah, like tomorrow's taking over itself, and then you're at it again. Whereas
Yeah,
us,
bro.
we might do a madness and be like, all right, Nick. Man's gonna
You know
go.
what I want.
You get me.
So
Get
deep
the runners
this,
on.
So I have an uncle, yeah.
Yeah.
And obviously they know like I do personal training that, innit? So he came to me one time. He's like,
This must be hilarious.
bro, so Jonathan, like, you know, and every time like a uncle or anyone who asks me about fitness and that,
Yeah.
when you ask me, tell me I want to lose weight, the first one I talk about, okay, is how's your diet? Like, what do you eat on a day? Like, talk me through what you eat on a day-to-day basis, innit?
Yeah.
Because for me, that's the most important part to pattern.
Big facts.
Exercise is something you can learn. But you have
In
to,
the kitchen
you have
is
to
when you-
build a habit.
Facts.
Because you only spend what, an hour, 2 hours max working out, but you're
do
eating all day long.
30 minutes, bro.
You get me?
You
So
can
I
bang
need to-
30 minutes. And
you know what I'm saying? But I need to find out, yeah. So he's like, so he obviously got an African accent. So Jonathan, like, how do I get rid of this belly?
That's what they always say, you know.
It's the belly, bro.
This is me, our uncle, like, obviously, you know, your diet. Oh, don't talk to me about diet. I come to you,
Come to you about fitness.
come to you to train me and you're talking to me about diet.
What kind of crap is that? Why are you
just there,
insulting me?
bro, I'm just there like,
Yeah. That's the mentality.
so what, man's asking me something I know, but he ain't trying to hear the answer.
trying to hear,
I'm trying to hear it, bro.
Like, so why did you ask me in the first place?
He wants to hear something else.
Yeah, he wants,
Yeah.
there's something, he wants to say, oh, just do 10 press ups.
Yeah, 10 press ups a day
Once a
will
week.
get you. Yeah.
Nah, man.
I'm conscious of the belly.
Nothing.
The belly goes.
What's that doing?
No, it
bro?
doesn't.
Nothing.
It
No.
goes nowhere. And that's the misconception. Like a lot of people think that, yo, do X amount of crunches, you get abs. X amount of crunches, like you'll see abs in like 3 weeks and 6 months and all this foolishness. It's
Nah,
like, no, it's the kitchen where you get them
Facts,
abs
bro.
and you grow them through you get me through the ab exercises. And that's it. The kitchen's where you get your abs at, by the way, people. Do you feel me? You ain't gonna get abs by just doing 1,000. Oh, I can do 1,000 crunch. Okay, cool, run that. I got niggas that can't even do 28 crunches. They got, do you get me? Abs
There's a
still.
kitchen and there's also not necessarily even like working the core
Yeah,
area.
working the core
working
area.
other areas of your body.
Come on, bro,
you
man.
need
Burn
to
the calories,
burn the
bro.
calories.
Period. Like, that's it.
There's no one exercise you do to
Get
get
yourself a
abs, bro.
smartwatch or Apple Watch if you can. You get me if you want to run that, but you don't have to get an Apple Watch
You
to get
don't
me.
have to, blood.
You can get a little smartwatch. You know what I'm saying? A little
Little
£100.
Fitbit,
You get a little
£80
Fitbit.
thing.
Yeah, so
Or
Or
cool.
just get your ass a scale and some water.
Good. Just get your ass a scale.
Some
Just drink
water.
water,
When's the last time you stand on
nigga.
it?
Gosh, damn. Eat an apple.
What them stats like? You know what I'm saying? What them stats like?
I remember.
Let me see a little fruit in that fridge.
The other day,
Not
yeah.
expired.
The other day,
Not for
yeah.
decoration.
Just mad. The other day, yeah. Fam, you got a scale in your house.
No, I don't.
Or you don't?
No,
You got a scale in your house.
Facts.
How many times does your mum stand on the scale?
Every like twice a year, something like that.
Okay, so
Took him
barely.
about
Barely.
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 So I got a scale in my house. I stand on like a couple times a week just
Yeah.
to see what the weight fluctuations
Yeah.
like.
Yeah, yeah.
Especially obviously man's not as active right now.
Facts.
Yeah.
Facts.
So I went to my cousin's house the other day, innit? And I went in the room and she's got a scale in the room, innit?
Mm.
And then me and Steve so I went in there, I stood on the scale. I was like, cool. 94, I think 93 kg.
Yeah.
I was like,
What,
same.
now?
Yeah.
God damn.
I know, man.
Something like.
Big boy. Something like.
That's just the remnants of, you get me? Trying to, I was at 130 that
Yeah,
I was
I'm slacking right now, but I'm gonna pick it up. I'm picking it up.
Yeah, I'm trying to get my max record right
So
now.
Steven came in, yeah. He stood on the scale.
Every time you mention Steven, there's Steven going
feel like-
somewhere. I just
yeah.
feel like laughing. It's
Yeah,
like I
bro,
can
I
see
don't
him.
know why
Like,
It's not even nothing for him.
What's up, Johnny?
Hey, man. Hey.
Shout out Steve, man.
So he came in the room, stood on the scale, obviously got his scale. And then his sister was like, why do you guys always stand on the scale every time you come in my room? I'm like, wait, so how many times do you use the scale?
Yeah.
And it's in your
Like,
room.
she's the one who's talking about losing weight the most.
Okay. Is it?
I'm like,
That's mad.
what? What was the last time you used on the scale?
Yeah.
Like, bro, girls, like, not, I don't want to say girls, but certain people will they'll buy a scale and they'll be scared to stand on it because it's going to tell you the truth.
Yeah, they don't want
It's
a
going to
number.
tell you, you need to put some work in.
Look at that truth,
They tryna hear
bro.
it.
They want to hear, are you right? You're looking cutie. That waist is looking cutie.
Nah,
that scale
that
going
shit
to tell
don't
you
get
that.
nowhere, bro.
I'm always gonna highlight the knowledge as well.
Facts.
Some people don't understand what that means. What does it mean what does that mean? Is that good? Is that bad? Where am I on the scale for my age? All these things are all the small stuff
I
that
even
they
want
may
to
need
get
to
one of
learn.
them scales that tell you about like, your body mass, your body composition.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
that
All
is.
of that, fam. I saw some sick offer. I hope it's all there. But yeah, man, and it
God,
connects
no
it
way.
to your app.
Yeah, I
Tells you how
definitely
much
need one like that still.
water retentions in your body. Cause bro, I'm not trying to have these diabetes. Bro, I'm not like fam. Imagine you in your older age knowing what you know, and you allow yourself to get diabetes if it's not hereditary.
bro, I'll be fuming.
Like you'd be so like, look at myself, bro. I know better. I got diabetes. I'm taking tablets. I'm taking tablets. Like, I got a headache, but
Taking insulin and all them things
You know what I'm
there.
saying? Just injecting
You
myself.
know,
with
just
that.
the simple fact of hearing a man's like, let me get the water. For something that you caused. Not even something that's
What
inherited.
day is it? Oh, it's Tuesday. Oh, after my tablets.
Yeah.
Like, and you know better.
You don't want that.
Caused this.
Don't want that, man.
That's why sometimes I don't lie to you. Like when somebody tells me that, I don't feel a type of way.
Tell
Unless
you
it was literally inherited. Like they couldn't control it. It is a health situation
What
for
tells
them.
you that they got diabetes?
Bruv, I'm like,
or like a health situation.
yeah, I'm like, bruv, all right, cool, but is it inherited? Because if it's not, I won't feel no
Oh, but
emotion.
allow them, man. They might not know, bro, man. Seriously,
They
bro.
know because they get the pre-warnings. They see the signs. You see early
They
signs
can't help
before you
it,
get
fam.
the signs,
They
bro.
can't help it, bro.
You can't help it.
Some people ain't got the certain will. Like there's a lot of things that go into a human. Innit?
I'm gonna lie to you, but in this life now, if you want to get to where you want, you need will. You wanted to get
They
the
don't
house
want
that
to
you're
get.
living
They
in.
don't want to get there.
If they
Yeah,
want
they
wherever
don't
they're
want it,
living,
like-
there was will that was necessary. Wherever they need to eat that day, there was
Amen.
will. They had to put money aside to get what they wanted to eat. There's will for everything. It's just that you chose to minimize that for that. So at that point,
I say you chose to minimize
But
that
they
and
may have not been
maximize
the
your
choice,
weight.
though.
It's your problem.
It may
that's
have
what I'm
not
saying.
been their
If it's
choice,
not
bro.
on them, I feel it. I feel it for them. They have to work hard.
But even if it is on them, it might not be. It wasn't their choice
feel
that
it.
they did that. Like, oh,
Don't
I'm
feel
choosing to put the money away to buy these sweets and all this
Nick,
foolishness.
I don't feel it.
But you got
I
to
don't
allow
feel
it,
it
man.
at all.
I thought I was cold. This nigga cold. I'm saying,
'Cause
listen,
it's a choice.
I'm saying,
It's a
listen.
choice.
They probably felt like I don't know about all that fitness stuff, but I really like this cake, bro. So they're gonna mac the cake and they're gonna keep doing it for the rest of their lives. They don't know no better.
You know what's mad, yeah?